Hello again. Okay, in this video we're going to look at the second exercise that's being set up in Moodle, and this is where you're going to use MovieMaker to develop a series of slides within MovieMaker itself. So we're not going to use any of our downloaded letters or numbers that we found in our last exercise. Okay, let's make a start and see how we go. Firstly, we're going to put a title in, so I'm going to go up to the title icon, just click title, and that's going to add a title. Okay, and this is where we put in our header. I'll just put exercise 2 there, by Alan Student. I can just reposition that. Okay, now that's going to go for about 5 seconds, so the duration, now we're looking at the text duration for this part here, so I'm going to make that 5 seconds. If I'm going to look at, if I press enter, you can see that the text on the slide is shorter than the slide itself. So I'm going to the slide here and I'm going to make that the same length of time, so that's 5 seconds as well. Okay, so they're both now the same length. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is to put in the next slide. So I'm going to actually put in another title, and I'll move that to the other side of my caption. So this is the next slide, and I'm going to make that 1.5 seconds, and I'll make my screen, my little screen here, I'm going to make that 1.5 seconds as well. So I need to change that. Okay, so in here now, instead of my movie, I'm going to put in 10. Now I need to make my 10 rather large, and at the moment it's 48, and I've found the best size to be about 250, so if I put 250 there, that'll bump that up to a really large size. And if I make my text box larger, you can see that that's a pretty big 10. I can also, now I can highlight the 10 and I can change the font, so let's make it say that, and I can also make it italic or bold to change the look of it. Alright, so that's that one. Now once I've done that, then I can copy it and I can paste it. So let's try that. So there's a paste there, that's 9, and I can also copy my text box. I think that'll paste in there. Yep. Okay, so instead of 10, now I'm going to make that a 9. Alright, so that's a 9 there. But I might want to also change the font, make things a little different. Let's try Papyrus. There we go. Alright, so that's how you create your countdowns. So there's 10, there's 9, and they're both 1.5 seconds. The only other thing I want to do here is I want to create some animations. So between each slide I want to make sure that it changes differently. So 10, 9, and again you can access some of these here. Now it looks like this slide here is 5 seconds and my countdown text is 5 seconds, so those should be right. Now let's give it a test and see what it looks like. Okay, there's exercise 2, then we come into 10, 9. Okay, the other thing we can do is change the color of our backgrounds. So let's look at our background color, and I'll give each of these a different background just to see. Okay, I'll give that an orange. Alright, Let's try this all again, see what it looks like. There we go. And we can see how those slides animate as well. So what I'd like you to do is to try something like this, and I've developed a bit of a solution. So let's have a look at that now and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is one of the things I look like, and I've put the sound effect at the end so you can see. So that's about 5 seconds, then we do our countdown. That's counting down, you different effects and type fonts. There's our loud boom at the end. Okay, so that is your next exercise. Okay, see if you can do something similar to that, but use your imagination. I like it when kids use their imagination. Off you go now. Thanks.